Good morning. It is day 16. We have just left Idlewild this morning. We left at about 5, a little bit before 5:30. We decided to go up the South Ridge Trail to get back to the PCT. Getting out of Idlewild is a little bit of a struggle. You have to choose which trail you're going to take. So the South Ridge goes right up to the fire closure, so we just don't want to miss any open miles of the PCT, but that does add a couple miles. It's a little bit longer of a trail to get back to the PCT. So it is the most beautiful morning I think we've had yet. These views are incredible, so I definitely recommend the South Ridge Trail because the views are just mental. They're gorgeous. So we're gonna get up back to the PCT and I'll do a little check-in with you guys then. I am, Chris Ann's way ahead of me. I am on mile like 180-ish. It's been a hard trek today. Crazy elevation gains. I feel like I say that every single day. Like, oh my gosh, the elevation was so much. But it really was today. Oh, is today. We're not done. Oh man. But thankfully, there's lots to look at. Lots of scope for the imagination. But I'm ready for a break. This is our handy dandy little spring for tonight. And with this view. So we are at mile 182.6. We are stopping for the night. We're gonna summit San Jacinto. I'm so tired. We're gonna summit that tomorrow morning. And we have like a killer view. Think of anything to say? Cool view. Jason made it up. We don't know if Carly's gonna make it up or not. We'll see.
That hike up today was...
Oh my gosh, it was hard.
Challenging.
Yes, it was hard.
And that's putting it nicely.
Yes. I had a thought. Oh, nope, it's gone. Okay, bye. Good morning. It is San Jacinto Summit Day. We're all cold. This is a hard hike. Elevation's getting to all of us. We got to leave our packs down at the bottom, which is nice. We're only about a third of the way there. Our first snow sighting on the PCT, which does not bode well for the rest of this hike. Made it to the top of San Jacinto. It's really bright. We're up 10,800 something feet. It varies depending on what source you look at. The last part was cool. There was a bunch of scrambling. We're climbing San Jacinto on a Saturday with a bunch of day hikers, and they all smell so good. We don't. This is so cool. I feel like this is what I pictured the PCT to be like. And here I am walking in it. Just a forest, but it is awesome. Don't know if you can see down there, but there's a wind farm way down there near Palm Springs. So all the other hikers love uphill and hate downhill. I hate uphill and love downhill. All the other hikers love the cold and hate the heat, and I love the heat and hate the cold. So am I broken? What's wrong with me? Today's day 18. We just passed mile 200. Woo! It's pretty awesome. Last night we lost each other. I kept going and Chris-Ann camped back a little bit from me, and I had basically no signal. So it was kind of...
But we had Instagram.
But yeah, for some reason I couldn't send text messages, but I could get on Instagram, so I instant messaged her and said where I was. So we met back up this morning, but it was just so weird to not camp with her. I camped with a bunch of German people, which was lovely, but no Chris-Ann. And she camped with our normal people. It's the Rusty Pipe, y'all. The Rusty Pipe, the most underrated thing you can see on the PCT. But not for long, this baby is gonna be big. And now you've seen it. Congratulations. This is crazy! We got some trail magic after one of the craziest walks we've had yet. That wind was insanity. So we're at mile like 209 and we're gonna be sleeping under a bridge tonight. But goodness gracious, Cabeza, wherever we are, has a Taco Bell. So I wrangled up a couple people and we Ubered in and we're about to feast, have the greatest day ever on the PCT. If you think that this part of the PCT is hard, you're just doing it wrong. Here's our tent city for the night. We're on day 19, mile 220, and we're about to do the biggest creek crossing in Southern California. And this is what we've got to do. Dun dun dun! Will she make it? Oh my goodness. However, will she do this? Well, can she do this holding a phone? That's actually the better question. It seems so easy, and then you're holding a cell phone. It complicates things. What? She made it! She can continue! Level up! Hello, everyone. So, I have not gotten to actually talk to you in a few days because the wind has been so mental, there's no even point to try and talk because you won't be able to hear me. So right now I'm up on a ridge around mile 222 and it seems like maybe I'll be able to talk. So let's talk trail names. If you don't know what a trail name is the name that you're given while on trail, and that's what you're known as from then on out. No more Grace. I introduce myself as my trail name. Can't pick your own trail name. Another hiker has to give it to you. You are allowed to veto it, but for the most part, you just accept what you're given. It could be a personality quirk. It could be, just something about you, something funny that happens. Lots of different things. They can be cute, they can be embarrassing, stuff like that. So now, Chris-Ann and I have our trail names. I kind of have two, but one more official, I guess. So Chris-Ann's is very appropriate for her. It's Mother Hen. I thought someone was walking right behind me. How embarrassing would that be? Mother Hen, because she's always making sure that everyone's taken care of, and she usually carries a little extra water just in case. And that's just her personality. She was like that when we lived in Indonesia as well. My trail name is Oz because of my sparkly gaiters. They're red. They look like Dorothy's ruby slippers. So that's my main trail name. I also was given a secondary trail name of Bun Bun because that's what I call bunny rabbits. Because I've just been living with my toddler niece and nephew, and that's what you call bunny rabbits around toddlers, bun buns. So let me know, which one do you like better, Oz or Bun Bun? And if you happen to be hiking behind me, look for Oz in the trail books, the log books. Okay, I'm gonna focus on hiking now. We're so cold. We're up over 7,000 feet.
8370.
8370, that's where we are. Holy crap. And it's snowing and it's cold. But I also don't want to camp because it's going to be so cold. So we're kind of breaking the rules right now, but it's honestly for health and safety. We came upon this cabin that you're technically, I guess, supposed to reserve. Ooh. But there's no one here, and we are like very close to hypothermic. Not really, but we are extremely cold, and there's not really anywhere else to camp. So we're gonna hopefully stay here for the night as long as no one comes and kicks us out, and if they do,
The pathetic girl card.
yeah, we're gonna probably start crying and tell them that we'll probably die outside, and then they'll have 2 dead hikers, which could be true. So here we are, home sweet home.
Shiver, 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 shiver.
We're so cold. Hey you guys, so we have made it to our hotel in Big Bear. The last 48 hours have been absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh. Whew. So we had to gain, we went from like 3,000 something feet to 8,000 something feet in one day. And we knew that the weather was going to be like getting towards snow, but we thought maybe we'd kind of miss it. But no, it came early. And as we got up to close to 8,000 feet, it was snowing really heavily, and we decided it wasn't safe really to camp outside in those conditions. So thankfully there was a cabin, the coon cabin, that we didn't even know if we're allowed to camp there, but we thought health and safety reasons we're gonna stay there. So we woke up the next morning to like 5 inches of snow, and it was still like very heavily blizzarding outside. But we really wanted to get to Big Bear, and it didn't look like it was gonna get much better, so we decided to just
go for it. So we pushed on. We had 19.7 miles to go. It continued to snow and blizzard, and we had to find the trail, make the trail ourselves for quite a while. But it was okay. Like, honestly, it could have been a dangerous situation, I guess, but it was fine. It was tough, but it was fine. And we pretty much did those 19.7 miles without stopping. And as we got lower down in elevation, it did stop snowing and it started to melt, and but it was pretty miserable because our feet were all wet and socks and just gross nastiness. But then we made it to Big Bear, and we are so happy to just be alive. I'm so happy. I get to take a shower.
Trail magic coming into Big Bear. Thank you so much, Tortuga. That's an awesome name. You're an awesome person. Whew.